I discovered my husband has been secretly recording our arguments to edit and post online, minus making himself look like the victim. I never would have found out if his laptop hadn't died during our anniversary dinner. Can I borrow your phone to check my email? Mark asked, his face illuminated by candlelight in the restaurant we'd first met at 7 years ago. The reservation confirmation for tomorrow's surprise is there. I handed him my phone without thinking twice. After all, we'd been married for 5 years apart. What secrets could possibly matter now? When he excused himself to the restroom, my phone lit up with a notification. My wife's insane reaction to Simul question, episode 47. I wouldn't have clicked it except for the thumbnail pair in our living room with what looked like the back of my head. The video started with Mark's calm voice. I just asked if she could pick up her clothes from the bathroom floor. Then came my response, purnt in a shrill, unhinged rant about how I was not his maid, and he was a misogynistic pig. Except that wasn't how our conversation had gone at all. I remembered that day clearly. Purnt, I'd been running late for a job interview, and Mark had started an argument about towels while I was trying to get ready. I watched in horror as the video cut between different arguments we'd had over the past months, all edited to remove his provocations and only show my responses. Worse, he'd added commentary. Day 342 of walking on eggshells in my own home. The channel had over 200,000 subscribers. The comments section was filled with strangers calling me toxic, abusive, and crazy, men offering Mark advice on divorce attorneys, women saying they'd treat him right if he ever got free from the witch. My hands shook as I scrolled through the video library. When I asked her to auction my dying mother, caught her lying about where she spent money, refusing intimacy as punishment. Again, all moments from our private life twisted beyond recognition. I looked up to see Mark returning from the bathroom, his smile faltering when he saw what was on my screen. What is this? I asked, my voice barely audible over the restaurant chatter. He slid into a seat, immediately defensive. It's just venting. Mention needs an outlet. An outlet. You've been secretly recording our private conversations and editing them to make me look insane? You don't understand, he whispered urgently. It's just content. It gets views. I've made almost $30,000 from the channel this year. You are profiting off humiliating me. The realization made me dizzy. How do you even record these? He looked away. Here is a camera behind the living room bookshelf and one in the bedroom, the kitchen too. I thought about all the private moments in those rooms, a fact of dress, crying after a bad day at work, making love. How much had he captured? How much had he shared? Those videos are completely misleading, I said, trying to keep my voice steady. You provoke arguments and then only show my reactions? That's just editing, he shrugged. Oxymeshin does it. Besides, you do overreact sometimes because you deliberately push my buttons. Like last week when you kept asking about my sister's loan while I was trying to finish my presentation. You are overreacting right now, he said, glancing around nervously as other diners began to notice our tense conversation. That's when I realized Perrin, he was hoping I'd make a scene. This public meltdown would be Busky 48. I took a deep breath and placed my napkin on the table. I am going home to pack my things. I suggest you find somewhere else to sleep tonight. You're being ridiculous, he hissed. It's just social media. No, it's our marriage, and you've been broadcasting a twisted version of it to hundreds of thousands of strangers. His expression changed, panic replacing defensiveness. Katie, please. The channel is doing really well. I've been approached about sponsorships. This could be our ticket to financial freedom. Our ticket. I am the villain in your stories, Mark. The crazy wife everyone loves to hate. I could include you, he offered desperately. We could do it together. Krupel's content gets even more views. I stood up suddenly calm. I want the cameras out of our house by morning, all footage deleted. The channel gone. You can't ask me to give up my creative outlet and income stream. Watch me. I left him sitting there, walked to my car and drove to a hotel. That night I created my own account and went live explaining the truth behind Reist, married to explaining the truth behind dreams. I provided context to his edited arguments. I detailed how he would deliberately provoke me when I was stressed or tired, then start recording by morning. His subscriber count was plummeting. His comment section had turned against him. Several content creators were making videos analyzing his manipulation tactics.